Hey guys, welcome back to Thread and Glue. Today I thought we would play with something a little different. I've been talking with my friend Zena about slow stitching. So I wanted to show you what I was using and what I'm going to do. I don't know if it'll work. I'm just going to try it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, it's okay too because I just used some scrap fabric. But I picked up this package of variegated embroidery thread. I think it's embroidery thread, but it could be friendship floss too. I think it may be friendship floss. Anyway, so we're going to use that, and we're going to use a needle. I just got this package only because I wanted this needle with the really big eye for something else, but it has some other needles in here that I can use. So we're going to do that. I thought we would try to use our stamps and stamp images on our fabric first with our StazOn ink and see what we come up with that we can embroider over to kind of give us a design. So let's see what we have in here. We have butterflies and flowers, birds, little chicks and birds. Some more butterflies and dragonflies and little bugs. I have this one that has these little girls in it. Those might be kind of cute to make a scene with it. I don't know that anything else is going to be very good in it that I've got because it's more like kind of background stuff. So, but I do have this Life is an Adventure stamp. That might be kind of fun at the top. And I have these flowers and butterflies. So let's just decide on a pattern and let's just do it. Okay, we know we want this at the top, so we'll put that there. We're just going to lay our stamps out so we'll know what to use where. I really like these little girls. I don't think I want the painterly girl, and I just say she's a painterly girl because she's got that kind of a hat on. But she is a little bit bigger of an image to be able to get a hold of. So I don't know. I really like the other little girl. I may just do her. Let me pull her off. I've never used her before, so. There it goes. Okay, so she's there. Don't know if she's going to stay there, but she's there. I think these little flowers are really cute. They're kind of whimsical. And the butterfly, too. That might be kind of fun. So let's put some of that in there. I've never used these either. I got a lot of these from Marketplace. Someone was selling them. And I just stuck them in my box and haven't ever messed with them. She may be too little since these flowers and stuff are so big. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that flower's way big next to her. We just may not use her. I don't know. I haven't decided. You know we want a butterfly. Which one do we want? I don't know. I really like that dragonfly, so we're going to use it. Let's open it up. Probably use the smaller one. Just because our flower, I don't want it to be as big as the flower. Oh, goodness, they're so stuck so tight. A little dragonfly. There's some other little bugs on here that might be kind of fun, like the ladybug. Or look at the little inchworm thing. I guess it's a caterpillar, right? I'm going to use it. I think it's so cute. We've got this little ladybug we're going to use. I don't know if I'll be able to even stitch this small. I'm not a hand stitcher. I never have been. I've only, done most stitching by machine. So we'll see how this goes, but we'll make a couple of different flowers because I think those will be good focal points. And put her back where she belongs. I would like to have a person in there, but they can't be that small, and I don't have another one, so we'll just skip the person. Oh, look at these. We could do a little bird. Or, oh, I like the stalk. That would be a pretty stalk for our flower. I know it's not just a stalk, but that's what I'm going to use it for. So we put our flower up a little taller. And we'll stamp it over that edge a little bit. That's going to be so cute. And do we want one of these birds? Are they too big? I don't know, that one's kind of cool. We'll do that one. It looks kind of fun. It would be in the air, right? Nah, some birds aren't. I like that little butterfly. We'll do it. I don't know about that bird. He looks kind of like he's just standing there, and I don't really want him to just stand there. Let's change him out. And that one is included in that other. Okay, so maybe not a bird. I don't know. I don't really care for it. What do we want? We could use this butterfly too. It's kind of a sideways one. That would be kind of cool. Oh. And it could be kind of landing on the flower. All kind of little critters. And then we'll have one or two more flowers. And I think that'll be our picture. I hope this works. It seems like it would. Let's start with our flowers, and then we can decide what we want to do everywhere else. So we'll start with our little stalk. Move those. Put it on our block. Stamp it up. Oh, we'll get some more ink. I don't want to short it any ink. Oh. Make sure you don't get your ink on the plastic part beside it, because you might just stamp that. I am wearing ink now. Oh well. I don't really want it centered, so we'll put it like right there. And because this is stays-on ink, it's a permanent ink, so it won't move when you wash it. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's really nice. And we'll do another one kind of down here. Yeah. And one more because you know it's got to be in threes, right? I hope y'all are having a good day. I don't know what everybody's doing. I've looked online for a minute, but I didn't see anybody on really. So I just decided it was time to come in here and play. Maybe I should do it kind of closer or further apart. Let's do it further apart. Awesome. Okay, there's where our flowers are going to be. I don't know why I'm trying to cover that up. We got more stamps. So let's do the tops of our flowers now. I think I may switch these up and not just do this one kind of flower because there's a couple of other ones and it'd be kind of nice to mix it up some. So we will put this one right here. Nice. And let me get these others. Boy, they're stuck on there. Got one there with the little hearts. It didn't come out quite as good of an image, but it'll be okay. The next one is still hearts, but they're filled in. So we gotta work on this inking thing. My table has a hole right here underneath it, and so I have to watch where I stamp at because it won't work. It'll just push down. Okay, that one's not bad. There's our flowers. Let me put those back on this little dilly since I have it out. And let's put our butterfly next. We want this butterfly. If you had different colors of inks that were permanent, you could use that, but I only have the one stays on, so that's why I'm just using it. We're going to put him right there. I don't know why it's a him. Could be a her. There. I like that. And our other butterfly, I think, will be flying over here. Extra stuff on there. And like this, I think. I think this is going to make our slow stitching a lot easier than if we were to try to just figure it out. I used to draw and paint and do all that good stuff, but not anymore, and so I'm way out of practice and would probably totally mess that up. We'll put him over here. Oh, he's so cute. I love that. And our little ladybug down there. Nice. Now we got to stamp our words. Life is an adventure. Maybe it'd be better if I just do it like that. Never used this one either. I got it on clearance many years ago. Why I bought it, I don't know, because I wasn't into stamping or anything then. But 32 cents, I had to get it. Yeah, that'll work. Awesome. Awesome, guys. We're done with our ink, so we can put that up. Be sure and put your cap and the little plastic thing back on it. And I'm going to put these stamps up before I forget where they belong. Well, I'm already forgetting, I guess. Did I get anything off of here? Yep, that one little butterfly's off of here. And this one we've got a couple of things off of, I think. Yeah. We got a butterfly off of here, so let me get that butterfly and put it back. And then in here, I think, are the other two. Maybe not the dragonfly. I don't see where it would go. But it is our ladybug. Oh, there's the dragonfly right below it. Duh. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Alright. Uh-oh, we still have a stalk that goes somewhere. Where did that stalk come from? Oh, I see. It came from this one. Okay. Now all our stamps are put away. We can have our desk clear to work on. Oh, still got one stamp there. There we go. Alright, what thread do we want to use? Going to use some for that wording up there. It's probably going to be the first thing I stitch. I'm sorry. Oh, I like that right there. That's what I'm going to use. It's going to be pretty on that white fabric. The fabric size that I used, I just cut a 9 by 9. Why? I don't know. It looked good. So, if you have fabric and you want to play along, just do a 9 by 9 and do some stamps. Or whatever size you want it to be. It doesn't have to be a certain size. Okay. I think it'll go through this needle eye. I may have to get a bigger one, but we'll see. Okay. I thought this might be just kind of something fun and relaxing to do when you really don't feel like doing a whole lot of anything else. I don't know if y'all are like that, but I am sometimes. Sometimes I just don't want to do nothing right. Y'all, my Mama Duck and Peppa Duck, they're so crazy. They were supposed to go to Branson with my mom and dad. And I'm going to get a needle threader because that thread keeps splitting. So, I was going to watch their little Susie, and my sister was going to watch their other dog, Jenny. But I don't know really what happened because they didn't go. And I asked my mom, because I didn't know she was already going to Branson. But I asked my mom, and she said, well, they kind of got into a little tiff, and so they didn't come. So I thought, well, that's something interesting, because I've never heard of them being in a tiff. You know, a tiff is like just a little argument. So I have yet to find out what happened. But they're out there, and they're working together in the yard again. So something must have got right. Alright, I'm going to tie a knot on the end of this. Some people don't tie a knot, they just leave a little longer string. But I don't trust myself not to pull it through. So I'm going to tie a knot. So, let's start there with our L. I don't know really what kind of day today it's been. It's kind of been an odd one for me. I stayed up way too late last night. Like, I was up till after 4. It was like 5:30 before I ever went to bed. So that in itself was just wrong. But I did, so I'm living with that. And so I didn't get up today until almost 11:30. And that's a long time. And so I still had to do my chores around the house. and I got them done, but then I came in here and my floor was a complete disaster because I had cut up paper pieces on everything. And when I say everything, I mean it was everywhere. The trash is the only part that didn't have enough cut up papers in it. So I was watching Lizzie this morning, Lizzie Brewer, my sweet Lizzie Beth, and she was working on it kind of was a paint and slow stitch project. She had gotten fabric paint, which we might do this too. It seems like it'd be fun. But she got fabric paint out and painted a picture. She painted just a flower and some little grass and stuff like that. And then she started stitching around on the picture. And it was so cute. She had this neat little frame. I don't know where she got it, but it was a frame, but it had like these clips that clipped all around the outside of it. And I thought it looked like it was really handy because I'm always struggling with keeping fabric straightened. So I thought that would be really neat if I found one of those. But y'all, my wish list, I've been pretend shopping. You know what that is, when you put stuff in a cart until you really buy it. So I've been pretend shopping, and I put a lot of stuff in my cart in two places, in Amazon and Etsy. So my shopping is already done for me. I just have to pay for it when payday comes. But there's so much stuff that I just want, and I don't need stuff. I don't know why I want it, except for it looks like fun. But it does, so I did, so we'll see. Now, Lizzie makes a French knot, and I don't know how she makes that French knot. I can't ever see real good how she does it. So I'm going to pull this up here in this circle. And I'm going to do the only way I know how to do a knot. Is pull that through, and then we'll twist this around it a few times. And pull it back through. And it goes down. So that'll make us a little knot for our eye. Then I'm going to go back into the same area, fabric. There, now it's a cute little eye on life. Now I'm not worried about the back of this. Some people do, they say for real embroidery, the back is supposed to be just as pretty as the front. But y'all, I ain't got time for that. I just don't. I just got to make a mess. And it's got to be messy somewhere, so the back is the best place, right? I'm still seeing the black around the letters, which is not bad. I mean, it's kind of like I've highlighted it around it or something. So I'm not opposed to that, but if you are, just know that that would happen. This is an interesting little needle. It's got I don't even really know what it's for, but it's got a flat side right there. On one side, it's flat. I don't know. It's sharp, though. It goes through. I guess that's all that matters, right? Is it goes through the fabric. Puts a hole. I've been working on a new journal, and oh my gosh, you guys, that journal is just so me. It's so much fun. I'm having a blast with it. I worked on it on a live with you guys and with Miss Jen Peterson. And I had a blast, and it's turning out so cute. I'm looking forward to working more on it. This takes a long time. I don't know why I thought it might not take so long. Well, I thought that. It is wrong. It will take you time. But Lizzie makes it look so easy. It doesn't take her any time to do a few stitches here and there. That's the only reason I wanted to try slow stitching, is because Lizzie is doing it and I love watching her, and my friend Zena is wanting to try it. So that's why I bought this thread, so we could try it together. This must be a movie thing, like when you sit and watch a movie and you stitch at the same time. That must be what this is good for. Because I can tell you we're not going to get this done in this video. That's crazy. I wish I could play music in this video. I'd just play music for you guys. I don't know why they ban music so much. I mean, I know, but I don't like it. So, that's that. Don't pull your string too hard or you'll gather everything up. We might get the word life done. It's taking us forever. I'm so slow at this. I played cards Monday with my sweet lady friends. They crack me up so much. We play hand and foot is what the game is called. And, oh man, I undid my needle. Man, I gotta re-needle. Dang it. Well, I need the needle to do it, don't I? Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, I don't remember. Little string in the eye of the needle. Okay. I love this little threader. I don't know where it came from. Oh, it's Clover. It's by Clover. And both ends have the needle threader on it. And it makes things so much easier. Oh man, does it make it so much easier. Because I don't know if you know this, but I wear glasses. I have since I was in kindergarten. And I don't see those little bitty holes very good. Now this one's not a little bitty hole. This one's a better size hole than most of them. Do you ever do that when you try to put a thread up from the back? You end up getting it like off to the right or the left because I guess your feeling is off. You know how you feel for where it's supposed to go? I have a little hoop thing. I should probably put this on a little hoop if it fit. It would make it taut for me. My mom brought over some really cool old family items. And it had some old wheels in it from like the 1800s. It was really neat to see how they did things back then. And it had photographs of all kinds. And so I scanned everything in so I could start using some of those photos. And I've printed out quite a few of the photos and have used a few of them. But yeah, I think that stuff is so interesting because you never really know where you come from or how you got to where you're at, you know? I mean, you obviously got to where you're at because someone paved the road to where you are. So, I don't know. I never have been really interested in that kind of stuff until as of lately. And lately, I really want to know more. And a couple of my friends have used Ancestry.com, and it's worked really good for them. But I hate to do that because I had an aunt that went through and traced our family line all the way back to Noah. But she passed away, and no one knows what happened to her research. I mean, she had books and books and books of research, and it just has disappeared. It's just gone. I'm sure someone has it somewhere, but I would hope no one would throw something that precious out. They might just think it's just a bunch of pile of papers, but really it's an amazing journey. My Mama Duck has been sending me pictures too of family from her side. And there's our word life. Look at that, guys. It's not bad. Not bad at all. We're starting to get into a different color of the thread now. Let's do our little dot of our eye. And it come to find out there's a lot of family from Ireland, which I find interesting. And I knew on my mom's side we had some Indian, and I don't know, I just find that so, I unthreaded it again. I find that so fascinating. Make sure you get your thread all the way down. There, that's a good little eye. Y'all see what would happen if I didn't have this threader? I would be forever. It's just because I get in too big a hurry, I think. I think I live my life in a hurry. I don't know why we do that. Why we live our life in such a hurry. But we do. We rush things by, and it's hard to stop and realize what you're missing, because the journey is the whole point of it, right? This is so pretty. I love these colors. That's not it, Stephanie. Back over. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I just thought this might be kind of a fun intermission kind of thing. Zena, I hope you're watching and you're starting to play along. I will not be doing this every video or anything like that. It's just an every once in a while thing. Just if I want to do something different, we'll play with this until we get it done. I don't know. I just thought it'd be interesting. Oh, look at me getting a knot there. How did I get a knot there? I sure tied a knot right in it. How does one do that? I don't know. And I can't put my needle in it and pull it out. Maybe it'll pull through if I tug enough. Might lay a big hole. Oh, there, it went through. Okay. Don't be like me. Don't tie knots in your thread. Yeah, it's going to have a little knot for a little while. We had to take my baby girl to the emergency room the other night. And I don't know, we still don't know what was wrong. She had these major stabbing pains in her stomach. And it was like right above her belly button and on her right side. So we went in the emergency room and they did blood work and said that her blood count was elevated. So they wanted to do a CAT scan. So they did that and came back and said the CAT scan was normal. And so they feel like they've ruled out anything major by doing that and sent us home. But since then, my daughter has been just fine. That she was sore the next day from all the pain, but we still don't know what happened. And she's not a complainer. She never has been one to cry or especially let you see her cry. And she was doubled over in pain. It was so bad. So I don't know what happened, and I'm just praying that it's gone, whatever it was. That's not a fun thing to spend the night in the ER. We were there till the next morning. Maybe I'm making my stitches too short. Maybe that's why it's taken me so long. Yeah, that was a longer stitch, and it looks pretty good. I think this little arrow we're doing a different color just to kind of zhuzh it up some. Is that a word, zhuzh? I don't know. It is today, I guess. It is today. I don't know what I'll use this for once it's done. There's not really a reason for me doing it other than just to have something to relax and do. To just kind of chill out for the day and not worry about anything. I want to make some tags this afternoon. I don't know if I'll record that. I probably will. I was watching Zena and I was watching May, both of which were making tags or cards or something like that. And it was so inspiring last night. Zena's YouTube channel is Zena Pereira, and it is spelled Pereira. And May's channel is Crafting on a Budget. They were both very inspiring yesterday, and I learned a lot. So thanks, ladies, if you watch this. Well, how did I do that? I just pulled that right out. I don't know. I just went right through it and right back out. You probably don't need as big of a fat needle as I have, especially if you can see. I just can't see. I bought some more doggy treats for Mr. Copper next door. He comes over every day, his tail wagging as hard as he can. Now, he's Mama Duck's German Shepherd. He is brilliant. He is the smartest dog I have ever met in my life. He listens to everything you say and does what you tell him, and he will go put himself in his pen when he's in trouble, and he will hang his head. And he will put himself in his pen when it's time to go to bed at night. I'm talking, this is a pen with a gate, and he will take his paw and open the gate. He is so smart. I just am amazed at him. So I keep him treats. He loves pepperonis. So he gets 2 a day, and he comes over as soon as he sees I'm up and out in the morning and makes sure I give him his pepperonis. So I don't know what I'll do if I run out of them. Yeah, I do, because I ran out of them for a couple of days, and he did not understand why I did not have his pepperonis. So I can't run out of them. I don't know, that dog treat is like doggy crack. They are crazy about that stuff. My dad's pit bull mix loves that stuff. And she just gobbles it up. She thinks it is the best thing ever. And it's not like these dogs are not spoiled. I mean, they are, oh, I did that kind of crooked. They are really, really spoiled dogs. But they love it. They just are crazy. Well, that's a double thread, but that'll be okay. Well, guys, I know this is not the most interesting thing in the world probably for you to do, to hear me ramble on about stuff. But I just thought I'd show you kind of what I was planning on doing for my downtime, just to kind of relax, but still be doing something. And hopefully get you inspired to try something new. This is new for me. I'm not a hand sewer at all. I mean, I can sew a back stitch. That's basically what I'm doing now. But when it comes to all the other fancy stitches, I don't know anything about them. So I'm trying to learn a few things. Now, I'm not going to go gung-ho into all of it because I just don't think I'll like it that well. I'm not a very patient person. I like instant gratification. I think that's the society we live in. We are all hooked on instant gratification. All right, that's Life Is Anne, all sewn up. I'm going to tie a knot off here. And I'll do that by just tucking under one of those threads and wrapping around 3 times, sticking my needle through and holding that thread down. And there's my knot. It does nice and close to the bottom, and you don't have to worry about where it's going. So that is our first slow stitching. You see, the fabric tries to wrinkle up some. That's why you have to be careful and not pull too tight. These first ones, if you'll notice, I was doing them too close and they were too tight. But when I started spreading them out, they're not near as wrinkled. So anyway, that's our project, guys. I hope you guys will join along and share some pictures on Thread and Glue's Facebook page. And I look forward to seeing what you all decide to make. Let me read to you from our book before we go. And we need to turn the page if I remember right. Okay, it says, "We who live are always given over to death because of Jesus, so that Jesus' life may also be revealed in our mortal flesh." 2 Corinthians 4:11. I've never read that before. I've read all of 2 Corinthians, but I don't remember it saying anything like that. I'm not sure what version she's using there, or if she's paraphrasing. I bet she's paraphrasing, but maybe I just didn't understand it when I read it. Who knows? God is good, though, and He takes good care of us, and especially through many, many, many bad times. So I'm very grateful to be His daughter. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.